I want you to open your mind. Don't be biased because of your gender, whether you are a man or a woman. I ask that you set aside personal feelings and opinions and truly reflect on this question. Do women really need men? This debate has been going on for years. Some say men and women are independent beings who don't need each other, while others believe that men and women are meant to work together, complementing each other in different ways. But what is the truth? Do women truly need men? Or is this just a societal expectation imposed on them? In this discussion, we'll explore why some women believe they don't need men, the advantages of each gender in various aspects of life, and ultimately, whether men and women truly need each other. Why some women believe they don't need men. Over the years, the world has changed dramatically. Women now have more rights, more opportunities, and greater independence than ever before. In the past, society made women believe that they had to rely on men for everything: financial stability, security, decision-making, and even their sense of identity. But today, many women are saying, I can do it all by myself. 1. Financial independence. One of the biggest reasons some women feel they don't need men is financial independence. Women now have access to education and high-paying jobs. Many successful women own businesses, lead corporations, and make their own money. In the past, a woman needed a man to provide for her, but today, she can provide for herself. For example, a woman who works as a doctor, lawyer, or CEO does not need a man to pay her bills. She has her own house, car, and investments. She can afford to travel the world, enjoy life, and take care of herself. 2. Emotional strength and support systems. Another argument women make is that they don't need men for emotional support. Women have strong support systems made up of friends, family, and communities. They can confide in other women, receive emotional encouragement, and feel validated without relying on men. In today's world, many women argue that they would rather seek emotional support from their close female friends than from a man who might not understand their struggles. 3. Single motherhood and parenthood. Another major point is that women can now raise children without men. With modern science, a woman doesn't need to be in a relationship to have children. She can choose artificial insemination, surrogacy, or adoption. Many women have successfully raised children alone and provided them with love, discipline, and financial stability. Some argue that men do not always play an active role in parenting, leaving women to raise children alone anyway. Because of this, some women feel they are already doing the job of both a mother and a father. 4. Societal shifts in feminism. The rise of feminism has played a major role in how women see themselves. Women are encouraged to be independent and not rely on men for their identity or success. Some feminists believe that marriage and relationships with men often limit women's potential. Many female role models in the media promote self-sufficiency, sending the message that women do not need men to live fulfilling lives. 5. Bad experiences with men. For some women, the belief that they don't need men comes from personal experiences. Some have been in abusive relationships and prefer to be alone rather than suffer again. Others have been cheated on, manipulated, or emotionally drained by men. Some have witnessed their mothers or female relatives suffer in marriages, leading them to believe that men bring more harm than good. This has led many women to conclude that they are better off alone. Reality check. The truth about men and women. While many of these points are valid, we must ask ourselves, is this the full picture? Yes, women can achieve success, raise children, and build strong support systems on their own. But does that mean they do not need men? Or is this just a reaction to past depression and negative experiences? The reality. Why men and women need each other. 1. The biological differences and strengths of men and women. Men and women are built differently. This is not an opinion. It is a scientific fact. Men generally have more muscle mass and physical strength, which has historically made them dominant in tasks requiring endurance and power. Women have higher pain tolerance and endurance, which is why they can go through childbirth, recover quickly, and multitask effectively. Men tend to have higher testosterone, which drives ambition, competitiveness, and problem-solving. Women have higher estrogen levels, which promote emotional intelligence, empathy, and nurturing instincts. These differences do not make one gender superior to the other. Instead, they show how men and women complement each other. For example, a woman can raise a child alone, but a father's presence provides protection, guidance, and discipline. A man may be emotionally reserved, but a woman's emotional intelligence can help him express himself better. 2. The role of men and women in society. Throughout history, men and women have contributed to society in different but equally important ways. Men's role in society. Men have traditionally taken on roles that require physical strength, leadership, and protection. Even today, many of these roles remain crucial. Construction and heavy labor. Most construction workers, firefighters, and military personnel are men because these jobs require high physical strength. Security and protection. Police officers, security guards, and military leaders are still predominantly male. Even in households, men are often expected to provide physical protection, problem-solving, and innovation. Historically, men have been at the forefront of technological and industrial advancements. While this is changing, many male-dominated fields still drive global innovation. Women's role in society. Women, on the other hand, have played vital roles in building societies through their nurturing, emotional intelligence, and adaptability. Healthcare and education. Most nurses and teachers are women. These roles require patience, care, and emotional intelligence, traits that many women naturally possess. Social and community development. Women have been central in fostering communities, creating support systems, and ensuring societal balance. Multitasking and organization. Women tend to be more detail-oriented and organized, which is why they excel in managing homes, businesses, and even political movements. These roles show that while men and women are capable of doing the same things, their natural strengths make them better suited for different tasks. This is not about superiority. It is about balance. 3. Relationships and emotional fulfillment. One of the biggest misconceptions today is that relationships are not necessary for a happy life. Some women believe they do not need men for emotional support because they have friends, careers, and hobbies. But let's be honest, humans are wired for companionship. Studies show that married people tend to live longer, healthier lives because emotional support reduces stress and improves mental health. Women often want to feel desired, loved, and emotionally secure, and a good relationship provides that. Men may seem emotionally independent, but deep down they crave companionship, understanding, and a partner who believes in them. A strong relationship between a man and a woman is not about control or dependence. It is about sharing life, supporting each other, and experiencing deep emotional fulfillment. 4. The reality of the workplace. Do women really need men there? Some people argue that women can work without men and that the workplace does not require men. But is that realistic? In reality, men and women excel in different areas of work due to their strengths. Many industries rely on both genders for efficiency, creativity, and balance. Workplaces thrive when men and women collaborate instead of competing. For example, healthcare. Women dominate nursing, but doctors and surgeons are still predominantly male. Both are needed for a functional healthcare system. Engineering and technology. Most engineers and scientists are men, but the inclusion of women brings different perspectives and solutions. Education. Women dominate teaching, but male teachers are important role models for young boys. The truth is, men and women are stronger together in every field, from business to medicine, science, and governance. 5. Family and home. Can a society function without fathers and mothers? Let's talk about the most important aspect of life, family. Some women argue that they can raise children alone, and while this is true, we must ask, is it ideal? Studies show that children raised in two-parent households tend to perform better in school, have higher self-esteem, avoid negative behaviors like drug abuse and crime. Why? Because both a mother and a father bring different strengths to a child's development. A mother provides emotional security, care, and guidance. A father provides discipline, protection, and structure. Even in nature, animals thrive best when both parents are involved. It is the same with humans. Can women raise children alone? Yes. Is it the best option for the child? No. For a stronger home and a better society, both men and women are needed. 6. The future. Should men and women work together or apart? As we move forward, we must stop seeing men and women as opponents. The goal is not competition, but collaboration. The focus should not be on who needs who, but on how we can work together. Instead of women saying, "I don't need a man," and men saying, "Women are a problem," we should be asking, how can we support each other? Conclusion. The truth about men and women. The truth is simple. Men and women need each other. Women bring emotional intelligence, nurturing, and resilience. Men bring strength, protection, and problem-solving abilities. One without the other leads to an unbalanced world. No matter how successful a woman becomes, there will always be value in having a strong, loving man by her side. And no matter how independent a man feels, a good woman will always add meaning to his life. Instead of seeing each other as opponents, we should embrace the fact that we are partners in building a better world.